Hello, here is your weekly Montana weather hazards briefing. For updates, please visit the National Weather Service webpage or contact your local Montana NWS office. It looks to be an active weather pattern across the state with repeated rain and snow chances through much of the week. Snow will occur above pass level much of the time, but snow to pass level or even lower is possible, especially during overnight and morning hours. After the week starts out cooler than normal for most of the state, we expect a gradual warming trend for the second half of the week into next weekend. In terms of the most impactful weather we are tracking for this week, repeated rounds of lower elevation rainfall could lead to backcountry dirt roads and low water crossings becoming difficult to impassable. Flooding does not appear to be a significant concern at this point in time, but local offices will continue to monitor rivers and how they respond to the rainfall. Snow will be common above pass level during the week. Periods of snow are likely at pass level, especially from late evening into morning hours, and snow may stick to the roads at times, especially in heavier bands of snow. Lower elevation snow appears possible from north central to southeastern Montana, especially later Sunday night into Monday morning, and again Monday night into Tuesday morning. Cool temperatures, in addition to the cloudy and wet conditions, may lead to livestock stress early in the week before things warm up. Here's the latest drought monitor. As you can see, parts of the state are abnormally dry, and a small portion of northwest Montana has entered into moderate drought conditions. Snow water equivalent remains above normal for this point in the season for the central and northwestern Montana basins. Southern Montana river basins are near to a bit below normal in terms of snowpack. An active weather pattern will lead to repeated rounds of precipitation this week. Widespread liquid totals over a quarter inch are expected across much of western Montana and the southern half of the state, with lesser amounts in north central and northeastern Montana. The yellow areas show where we are expecting more than an inch of liquid equivalent, but much of that will be in the mountains where most of the precipitation should fall as snow. This image shows forecast snow totals from Monday morning through Wednesday evening, which is when we expect the bulk of any snow at or below pass level to fall. Many passes could see light to moderate snow each overnight and morning period. At this point in time, it appears the most likely time for seeing snow-covered roads on the passes will be Monday night into Tuesday morning, with Marias Pass and Kings Hill Pass likely to be the most impacted. At lower elevations, some snow will be possible for portions of north central to southeastern Montana Monday morning, and again Monday night into Tuesday morning. However, given forecast temperatures, we do not expect widespread issues with snow-covered roads, but any areas that receive a few inches of wet, heavy snow could have issues with power outages. The cool and damp conditions early this week could lead to some livestock stress, especially for newborn and young livestock during the overnight and morning hours. We expect the state to see a warming trend through the second half of the week, with temperatures returning toward normal. Above normal temperatures are possible for the weekend, especially on Saturday. However, the 8 to 14 day period forecast shows somewhat better chances for a return to cooler and wetter than normal conditions for next week, especially across western Montana. Here is a recap of our key points of the forecast for the coming week. Thank you for tuning into our weekly Montana weather hazards briefing. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to your local National Weather Service office. Have a great week.